Have you ever wondered if it's okay to drink water while eating? It's a question that's been the subject of much debate and confusion, with some arguing that it aids digestion, while others suggest it could hinder it. Common myths abound, such as the idea that water dilutes digestive juices or rushes food too quickly through your system. But what if we told you that some of these beliefs might not be entirely accurate? Yes, it's time to separate fact from fiction, and to do so, we'll be delving into the intricate world of our digestive system. We'll explore the role of water in our bodies, how it interacts with our meals, and whether it's a friend or foe to our digestive processes. So, if you've been curious to know the truth about drinking water during meals, you're in for an enlightening journey. Let's dive in deeper to understand how water interacts with our digestion process. Firstly, to understand the effect of water on digestion, we need to know how digestion works. So, let's dive right in. Digestion is a fascinating process that begins as soon as you take your first bite. The moment food enters your mouth, enzymes in your saliva start breaking it down into smaller pieces. This is why we chew, to increase the surface area of the food for these enzymes to work on. The chewed food then travels down your esophagus and lands in your stomach. Here's where things get a little more intense. Your stomach acts like a mixer, churning and grinding the food while dousing it with stomach acid and more enzymes. This potent mixture transforms the food into a semi-liquid substance called chyme. Next stop, the small intestine. This is where most of the magic happens. The walls of the small intestine are lined with millions of tiny, finger-like projections called villi. These villi increase the surface area for absorption, allowing nutrients from the food to pass into your bloodstream. Throughout this journey, enzymes play a starring role. These biological catalysts speed up chemical reactions, breaking down the food into nutrients. But there's more to the story. Your stomach also produces hydrochloric acid. This acid creates an environment so acidic that it can dissolve metal. Sounds scary, right? But don't worry, your stomach has a protective lining that shields it from the acid. It's this acidic environment that helps in further breaking down the food, making it easier for your body to absorb the nutrients. Now that we have a basic understanding of digestion, let's see how water fits into this process. You might be surprised to know that water plays a crucial role in our digestion. So how exactly does it help? Well, let's dive in to find out. Firstly, water comes in handy right at the beginning of our digestive process. Saliva, which is primarily made up of water, helps in breaking down food into smaller pieces. This makes it easier for the food to travel down the esophagus and into the stomach. Once the food reaches the stomach, water continues to work its magic. It helps to moisten the food and form a semi-liquid substance called chyme. This is easier for the stomach to churn and break down further. But the role of water doesn't end here. It also acts as a lubricant in the digestive tract. This means it helps the food to smoothly move along the intestines, preventing any discomfort or blockages. Now let's address a common myth. Some people believe that drinking water during meals dilutes our digestive juices, making them less effective. This is not true. Water, unlike food, doesn't stick around in the stomach for hours. It quickly passes through, moisturizing the food and leaving the stomach way before the food does. Even if you drink a substantial amount of water, it won't alter the acidity of your stomach. If the stomach feels it can't digest something, it produces more enzymes to increase the acidity. Another myth is that water rushes food out of the stomach, thus hindering digestion. Again, this is a misconception. Although liquid leaves our body faster than solid food, it doesn't influence the speed of digestion. Finally, water aids in the absorption of nutrients. It helps dissolve vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients from the food and transport them to different parts of the body. So, it's clear that water is not just harmless, but actually beneficial to our digestion. But what about the timing of drinking water? Scene script. Here comes the million-dollar question. Is it okay to drink water while eating? Well, let's dive into it. Drinking moderate amounts of water during meals is not only okay, it's actually beneficial. Water is a crucial player in digestion. It helps break down large chunks of food into smaller particles, which can be easily absorbed by the intestines. So if you're having a particularly dry meal, sipping some water could be a good idea to help your stomach break it down. Now let's talk about hydration. Water is essential to keep our bodies hydrated. A well-hydrated body ensures efficient digestion and nutrient absorption, so a few sips of water with your meal can definitely help you stay hydrated. However, there's a flip side to this coin. Drinking excessive amounts of water during meals can lead to feeling bloated. Imagine filling up a balloon with water. At some point, it's bound to feel full and stretched out. The same principle applies to your stomach. If you drink too much water while eating, your stomach might feel uncomfortably full, leading to a bloated sensation. Additionally, excessive water drinking might make you feel full too soon. This might prevent you from consuming enough nutrients from your meal. So, while it's good to have some water with your meal, it's important to strike a balance. So in moderation, drinking water during meals can be beneficial. Remember, like many things in life, the key is balance. So, we've busted some myths and learned some facts about drinking water during meals. We've understood that digestion is a complex process, where water plays a crucial role in moisturizing food and not in speeding up digestion. And contrary to popular belief, water doesn't change the acidity in our stomach or push undigested food into the intestines. Ideally, it's fine to sip some water with your meals. Remember, the key is moderation, so go ahead and enjoy your meals with a refreshing glass of water.
If you are enjoying our content, please give us a like and subscribe.